What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video episode of Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? I want to thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Y'all know what I usually say right now. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. Subscribe to the channel. It's right there on your right hand side on your phone. Hit that button. Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell as well. So that way, once a new video is released, you will get a notification letting you know that your boy has dropped some new content. Like the video, share the video, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. Y'all see the title to this. The Lady Huskies of UCONN is back on top of women's college basketball. And let me just say this. I couldn't be more proud of them. I couldn't be more proud of them. Now, I love me some South Carolina. I love me some Dawn Staley. What she has put together at that school, what she has done with that program since their first national title has been nothing but amazing. 5 straight Final Fours. They won the national championship last year. They won the national championship in 2022. What she has done at South Carolina has been nothing but amazing. In the words of Ric Flair, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And UConn, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And that's what they did yesterday. That's what they did. They beat the best because no matter what, whether you think UCLA was the number one ranked team overall, whether you think USC was the number one ranked team overall prior to Juju getting hurt, whether you thought Texas was the overall number one team, it don't matter. South Carolina was the number one team because they won the national championship last year. They was the last team to cut the net down last year. And what UConn did to them, in fact, this was the second time they did this. They blew them out in February in their building. In both games, they made it their business to make sure that South Carolina did not even score 60 points. That's what UConn did to South Carolina in both these games. Both these games. The big three from UConn, all three of them went to work, especially Azzi Fudd. Now, as much as we all clamor for Paige, rightfully so, for Paige buckets, not for nothing, I'm more happy for Azzi Fudd because of what she had to endure with all of these injuries that she had to deal with. I mean, Paige had some injuries too, but I think Azzi Fudd had more than her. And for her to be able to show out these last two games, which was the Final Four and now the national title game, the way she showed out, I couldn't be more proud of her. Couldn't be more proud of her. Sarah Strong, baby girl's a monster. She is a monster. Stephen A. used to call Aaron Rodgers a bad man, right? Well, Sarah Strong is a bad girl. Bad girl. She can play offense. She got a mid-game range. She can score in the paint. She can shoot the three, and her defense is impeccable. Impeccable. She was crashing them boards like she was possessed. 24 points, 15 rebounds, the whole big three. Think about this for a minute. The big three of UConn, which is Azzi Fudd, Paige Beckers, and Sarah Strong. I'm just talking about them three. Them three alone outscored the whole South Carolina. I'm going to say this again. Azzi Fudd, Sarah Strong, and Paige Beckers. All three of them total outscored the whole South Carolina. They had 65 points amongst them three. South Carolina had 59 points. I'm not gonna lie, I was very disappointed in South Carolina. Like I honestly think besides that loss to UConn in February, I'd never seen South Carolina this rattled in a tournament. It was to the point where Dawn Staley was on that bench fidgeting, hitting her head, wiping cold out her eyes, like she was fidgeting on that bench. I'd never seen Dawn Staley that rattled before. Never. And that's what UConn made her do. That defense from UConn was suffocating. Nobody from South Carolina could get off. Nobody. I actually feel bad for Raven Johnson. I feel bad for Tahina Pow. I feel bad for Bree Hall because those three is leaving. This was their last game in South Carolina. And for them to go out that way, it's nasty work. I'm not even going to hold you. I don't think any of us expected this to be a blowout. And listen, I'm going to say it. I've been watching college basketball for years. I've witnessed all of UConn's national titles, all of them. You can even add this one. This one might be in my top three. And that's saying a lot, being that they've got 12. But I'm going to tell you why. For them to come into this tournament, the number 2 seed, and the way that they played in every game, especially these last 2 games, because contrary to what people think, they were an underdog against UCLA. And they made them look like amateurs. And now you play the defending national champions and made them look like amateurs. Now, mind you, this is defending champions. And this is what you did to them. Yeah, I think this might be, out of all their national titles, I think this might make top 3, top 5 for me. And again, I've watched all 12 of them. I've witnessed all 12 of them. All 12 of them. Their first one, I think, was 95 with Rebecca Lobo. I've witnessed all 12. I think this one might make my top 5. Paige Buckets. She got that national championship. Now, I remember Breanna Stewart. She was being interviewed. I forgot where she was being interviewed. And they asked her, could Paige Beckers be considered one of the GOATs of UConn if she gets a national championship? Stewie said yes. Well, Paige Buckets got her national championship, so she's definitely up there. Now, where do I rank her? I don't know. I don't know, man. I honestly, am I gonna say she's on the Mount Rushmore of UConn? Listen. Stewie and Maya Moore are already up there. And so is Diana Taurasi, right? Now, for that fourth head, do you go with Paige? Do you go with Sue Bird? Do you go with Tina Charles? I don't know. That's a healthy debate. That's a healthy debate, to say the least. I'm not sure. I gotta think about that one. I'm not sure if I'm ready to put her on the UConn Mount Rushmore. But she got the national championship though. That's what she needed. That's what she needed. But I'm just impressed with UConn. Like I can't express it enough. I am very, very proud of the Lady Huskies, and each player stepped up. Each player that played in that game, they contribute in some way, somehow. KK Arnold, she came in and did her thing, even though she had 9 points, but they were impactful 9 points. Her defense against South Carolina was suffocating. Sarah Strong's defense was suffocating. Azzi Fudd's defense was suffocating. Chin, her defense was suffocating. Like, I never seen South Carolina look this rattled. Never. Mm, It was a thing to see. I was shocked. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was shocked. But like I said, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's exactly what UConn did. That's exactly what they did. Now, a lot of these UConn players, they might have not scored, but they made up for it on defense. They made up for it on defense. I am very, I can't express it enough. I'm very happy for UConn. Coach Gino got his 12th national title. He got his payback against Dawn Staley from 2022. Think about this. I think in 2022, I think UConn might have lost by a convincing amount that game too. But it wasn't at this. It wasn't at this extent. No. But South Carolina is gonna be back though. Make no mistake about it. South Carolina will be back. I'm quite sure they got a good recruitment class coming in. I know UConn, they always reing up. And think about this. Last year on April 6th, Sarah Strong declared that she was going to UConn. I remember it. I was at my pop's crib, and it was like a high school basketball game in Florida or something like that. And she was being interviewed, and she was around her family and friends and her parents. And they asked her, has she decided where she was gonna go? She had on this jacket, and then she just opened it, and then you see the husky on it. And she announced that she was going to UConn. Fast forward in time, April 6, 2025, and she wins the national championship with UConn. And think about this. She got it in her first year. This ain't gonna be the only one she get. I'm quite sure UConn gonna get another national championship before she leaves. Before she leaves, she's definitely gonna win another national championship. But again, I am so proud of UConn. I am so proud of UConn. Now, again, in the previous videos, I will admit I did have USC winning the whole thing, but that was before Juju got hurt. So once Juju got hurt, all bets was off. That's it. USC is not winning. But then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick the team that beat them, and that was UConn. Very proud of them. Very proud of the Lady Huskies. Very, very much proud of them. Very much proud of them. I can't express it enough. Paige Buckets, this is how you leave. This is how you leave to go to the next level. You beat the best, you do it convincingly, and you win the national championship in your last game. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, watching her come off the court for the last time and that hug exchange that she had with Genoauriemma, it touched me. Because if you like if you follow the relationship with Paige Beckers and Genoauriemma, it's kind of like a father-daughter relationship. Honestly. Like, I honestly think Diana Taurasi might be his favorite out of all the players that he's coached. Paige ain't that far behind. I think it's like 1A, 1B if you ask me. Like, the exchange that they had, like, it made me feel away. Now, it didn't make me want to choke up and cry, but it definitely made me feel away. Definitely. To know that that's going to be the last time she donned that UConn uniform, because now she's off to the WNBA, where she will be the number one pick for the Dallas Wings. But this is how you do it. This is how you go out on top. You win the national championship in the last game of the season, and then you do it and you beat the defending champs, and you do it convincingly. And that's exactly what UConn did. So I cannot express congrats enough. I just can't. I can't do it. One more time. One more time. One more time. I'm just proud of them. I'm so proud of them. So proud of them. Yeah, that, I mean, ain't much to really say. I mean, I'm shocked. Like like real talk, I am very much shocked. Like a blowout. Like, I'm thinking, okay, maybe less than 10 points. Maybe it'll get to the fourth quarter and then South Carolina just ran out of gas and then UConn just took over. But this game was pretty much over like a little after the third quarter started. This game was basically over. Because even at halftime, I think UConn was up by 10, but I was still like, nah, there's plenty of time. Like, this is the national champs. Like, they not going out without a fight. And was we in for a surprise? That UConn defense was suffocating. Suffocating. But again, congratulations to the Lady Huskies of UConn for winning their 12th national championship. Congrats to Coach Genoauriemma for winning his 12th national championship as the coach for UConn. And I look forward to next year. I look forward to listen, this was my main event. I know the guy, like I know the guys is tonight. I know the guys is later on tonight. But for me, the main event was the women's national championship game. That was the main event for me. So y'all already know how I give it up with women's basketball. I've been saying this for about 4 years now. And what I love is that so many dudes that I grew up with, or just guys in general, they talk down on women's basketball. But guess what? They watching now. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Because I've been trying to tell y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all for 4 years. Women's basketball is better than the men. It's better than men's. The product is better. The passion is better. But yes, congratulations to the Lady Huskies of UConn. Yeah, I did. I just can't express it enough, man. I can't express it enough. It's time for me to go, man. It's time for me to go. Your brother is tired after a hard day of work. I said, okay, when I come home, gotta record. Gotta record. So here you have it. Thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Once again, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Hit that notification bell once again, so that way, once a video is dropped, you will get a notification letting you know that some new content is available. Like the video, share the video. Y'all leave a comment in this video. If you do so, in closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video episode of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace.